So I don't know if anybody else has dreams like this, but when I dream, my dreams are really complicated, or they're really just, scary, or they're really good. But I predicted something that would happen in the future, and that's basically what dreams kind of do. I read this book where it said that you can predict the future by having dreams. That makes sense. Um, I feel like your brain thinks faster. It works better when you're dreaming because you're at rest and your whole body's at rest. So the only thing your mind has to do is think. But maybe it's just off, like your mind is just turned off. But I feel like because you have 4 minutes of dreaming, so in that moment, I think that you know your mind thinks faster. This one time, I actually like dreamt of a movie. It was Transformers 2. I was like 10 or 11, but I didn't even see the trailer for it. And before it came out, before I saw it, I dreamt that, there was going to be like this big villain at the end. And he wasn't the main villain, but he was like, that he was one of the big Transformers. If you've seen the movie, you probably know, but in the movie they were in the sand, like in this sand ditch, and the big robot transformer was was there, and they were battling him. So, but in my dream, what's it called? But in my dream, I actually predicted that whole scenario. It wasn't everything right, but I got the like big robot monster, and it was just weird because in my dream, I saw it was like everything was like white, and it was like this void, but it looked like there was sand there. And so there was just like sand flying, and in the dream there's the big robot, there's the big transformer, and they were just all the other transformers were fighting him. It was just weird because I think in that dream I was like thinking faster, and I was like looking at patterns of like movies because every like sequel for like a kids movie, they're like, there's always like this big monster at the end, or this big villain, and sometimes it's not the main villain. But my mind saw that. My mind saw that, and it put together pieces, and it was like, yeah, you know there has to be a big villain. So my mind just thought about that, and I remember thinking about like Transformers all through the day before and the next day after I thought about the dream too. So yeah, and I remember that dream very well, and that was way before I saw the movie and before I saw the trailer. So it was new to me.